All right, Burgundy Gold Nation, before we get into this episode, I have to ask, man, please subscribe to this channel. This channel needs your support. We're going to build this channel from the ground up. I'm bringing you weekly Commander content. All you have to do is subscribe. And the best thing about subscribing, it's absolutely free. It won't cost you one penny. All right, Nation, let's get into it. All right, Burgundy Gold Nation, this is Commanders Talk, and it's your boy, T-May, and I'm back in the building. Day one of training camp is in the books, which means we're one day closer to the regular season. I can't wait. I can't wait to watch some of these games. It's going to be a lot of fun. Now, before training camp, Coach Quinn, he spoke to the media. And one thing that he said that stood out to me was how highly he talked about Jaden Daniels. One of his quotes was, while most players make a big jump from year one to year two, quarterback Jaden Daniels made that leap during the season last season. To me, that means the game, the NFL game, the speed of the game slowed down for him last season, which is incredible. That really don't happen to a lot of players until year two. And for Jaden Daniels, it already happened last season. So I expect Jaden Daniels to cook this season. I really do. I think he's going to have a good season. Now, Jaden Daniels, he spoke to the media too before training camp. And one of the things that stood out to me that he said was how he worked on his footwork so he could be more accurate. To have that dude more accurate is scary because he was accurate last season. He was dropping dimes all over the place. So to have him more accurate, I know when defensive coordinators heard that, they just started shaking in their boots, man, because that is scary. Now, to show you about his accuracy, I'm going to read this play. He hit Deebo Samuels. He lofted a 25-yard pass to Deebo Samuels, he was running a slot fade. He hit him in the back of the end zone for a touchdown over my man Tyler Owens, the safety. It says Tyler Owens had good coverage, but Jaden Daniels dropped a dime and Tyler Owens couldn't stop it. Touchdown. I might show you that clip later. Most likely I will. Now, that's great. Tyler Owens, that's my X factor for the season on defense in the secondary. I think he's going, if he can start, I think he might be an X factor for us, man, on defense. Strong safety. But it's hard to cover Deebo. I don't blame Tyler Owens on that. I mean, Jaden Daniels dropped a dime and right over Deebo's shoulder, and he caught it for a touchdown. You can't stop that. Now I'm going to read some more of these notes from training camp. Rookie tackle Josh Conley Jr., he worked with the second team, so he's not starting. He's running behind Andrew Wiley, and we all know that. We knew this was going to happen. I mean, Coach Quinn already said, rookies got to earn their way. I'm not going to give you anything. So, and remember, last season, training camp 2024, Jaden Daniels was not starting. Marcus Mariota was running with the first team, and Jaden Daniels was running with the second team. He had to earn his way, and which he did. So same thing for Josh Conley Jr., man. You got to earn your way, man. You running with the second string right now until you can prove that you can start. Some more notes, my man. Von Miller, he would wear number 24. We already know that. He had some pass rush reps against Josh Conley Jr., first-round pick. He was able to drive Conley back on a bull rush. Although Conley finally made his mark, started to anchor down, was able to contain Von Miller. That's hard to do. Anybody that can contain Von Miller is hard to do. So that shows you the potential we have right here with Josh Conley Jr. All right? First team, offensive line right now. We have Laramie Tunsil. We already know that. Left tackle. Left guard, my man, Brandon Coleman. All right. The center, Tyler Biotish. Allegretti is at the right guard, filling in for Cosme. And Wiley is at right tackle until, hopefully, my man can take that spot, Josh Conley Jr. So, it says Conley Jr. had 3 really good snaps in a row, including beating Von Miller on one snap and turned him inside and pushed him away from the quarterback. That's great. For a rookie, he's going against a veteran edge rusher, one of the best, a Hall of Famer, one of the best in the league. He's able to go toe-to-toe with him. That shows you how athletic this guy is. That's great. Deebo roasted safety Tyler Owens on a go route and scored up the left sideline. Tyler Owens, you know, I have a lot riding on this guy, man. I really think he's going to start and be a factor for us on defense, but he is trying to cover Deebo Samuels is not going to happen. Tyler Owens can cover them tight ends. He can't cover the wide out. So it is what it is, man. It says Tyler Owens is working with the starting defense during team drills. So that's great. They recognize this guy has talent and they trying to get him in there. I think that's going to be one of the training camp battles for me. I'm going to talk about that later. One of the training camp battles is that strong safety. It says they lined up Louvu and Von Miller at edge with Armstrong and Payne in the interior. That's that super rush package right there. Louvu, who had 8 sacks last season, and Von Miller on the edge, on the outside. Armstrong rushing from the inside with Payne. That's them third down, 3rd and 5. You send in the house. Everybody's going to be out there. It says quarterback Trey Amos lined up outside with the starters and 11-on-11 work today. That's great. They have Trey Amos out there already. So he already has that one step over Jonathan Jones, the guy we got from the Patriots last season. The free agent from the Patriots. So my man, Trey Amos is already out there in front of him. So that's great. He and Marshawn Lattimore was on the outside, and Mikey Sattersteel was at nickel. That's awesome, man. Now I don't even know who this guy is, but he made the notes from training camp day one a few times. Ja'Cory Brooks with 2 touchdowns doing 7-on-7 drills. I have no idea who this guy is. No idea. But Jaden Daniels is feeding him. Ooh, that could be scary, man. That can be scary. An unknown guy and Jaden Daniels is having a connection with him. This dude might make the squad. He might make that final 53 just on that alone. It says he had 1 TD from Jaden Daniels and 1 TD from Marcus Mariota. Safety Reeves broke up a pass intended for tight end Ben Sinnott. Javon Kinlaw bull rushed Brandon Coleman into the backfield. Brandon Coleman, man, you got to step up. Don't let that dude push you around, man. Noah I broke up a pass from Jaden Daniels to Ja'Cory Brooks again. So Noah I was on the spot, knocked the ball down. That's great. Marshawn Lattimore had a nice pass breakup at the goal line. That's great. Let's switch gears for a minute. What I want to do is talk about my man, Terry McLaurin. We already know Terry McLaurin's holding out. I did a whole video about it. And the team has put him on what they call the reserved did not report list. Now, just because he's on that list, when he report, that means basically he can practice and play. But until he ends his holdout, which I don't see it coming anytime soon. Maybe next week after that. I don't know. Hopefully soon, though, because we need that boy out there. It says Commanders placed wide receiver Terry McLaurin on the reserve did not report list, ensuring they will open training camp without one of their foundational players, man. And he is one of the foundational players. McLaurin, he's seeking a new contract. We already know that. Now, for each day he's missing in camp, it's going to cost him $50,000. A $50,000 a day fine, daily fine. At least they're talking. Because remember, it was a report that the two sides wasn't even talking. They didn't even reach out to Terry guys for over a month, which is unacceptable, man. This is professional football. A month and you under contract negotiations. I know the front office busy, but you ain't that. The president ain't that busy. So come on, man. You got to reach out to this guy more than that. Sam Cosmi. A quick injury update on Sam Cosmi. It said Dan Quinn says it's on the table for right guard Sam Cosmi to play week 1. There's no certainty of it, but it's a sign his recovery from knee surgery is going very, very well. Now, they put him on the PUP list. I don't see the rushing Sam Cosmi back. I really don't. I think they're going to let Sam Cosmi take his time and come back when he wants. I'm projecting that he comes back in probably week 5, week 4 to week 5, somewhere around there. I don't think he's going to start day 1. I really don't. That's my guy, but I don't see him starting day 1. I can't wait for him to get back, though. I mean, with this offensive line, we got the 2 bookends at tackle, Laremy Tunsil, Josh Conley Jr. You got Brandon Coleman inside. You got a top 10 center in Biotish and Cosmi on that right side. That's your best 5 right there. That's going to give Jaden Daniels and hopefully improve the running game, which, our running game needs a lot of improvement. I think that's going to help B-Rob, and I think it's going to help the rookie, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, and my man Eckler. It's going to help all 3 of them. So, hopefully Cosmi will be back soon. All right, so, Noah Brown. I got some notes on Noah Brown. Now, we all know Noah Brown got carted off, which is kind of scary. But at the same time, to me, it was just precautionary. you cart a guy off when he gets hurt just to make sure he doesn't, get injured even more just by walking off. So they carted him off doing the mandatory OTAs, and he's been back. He's out there. He's out there with the boys. He's out there doing his thing, but he's on the pup list. It's a little concerning. I guess they just, like I said, they just being very cautious with my man Noah Brown just to make sure he's good. I think he's good because I saw some video of him out there running routes and everything. He looked fine. He didn't have no sleeves on his, no sleeve or a brace on or anything. So I think Noah Brown's good. I think they just being extra safe with him, which is great. You want to do that. You want to be extra safe. You want Noah Brown to be 100%, because if you have Noah Brown out there with Debo and hopefully Scary Terry, that's a nice trio of wideouts. And with the rookie Jaden Lane, and coming into that can be scary, man. For Jaden Daniels, you need all his weapons. So hopefully Noah Brown is good, and they just gonna put him on the pup list just to be safe. 3 players I want you guys to watch during training camp. Well, 3 players I will be watching. Debo, and we already know why. Debo is the key to unlock this offense. If Debo can ball for us with Terry on the other side, Noah Brown in the slot, or my man Jalen Lane, if the running game is clicking, offensive line is firing on all cylinders, Jaden Daniels doing his thing, and we got Zach Ertz and Ben Simmons, man. To me, the key is Debo. So that's one key player to watch. Next, I have Marshawn Lattimore. For obvious reasons, I want to make sure and see if this dude's healthy. If he missed any time during this training camp in preseason, we know we got a problem on our hands, man. We know we got a problem. I expect, they say he's 100% healthy. He has no limitations. They're not holding him back. He's ready to go. And I hope so, because if he suffers another hamstring injury, he's going to be pretty much hampered through the whole season, man. I want Marshawn Lattimore. We traded for him. I think he's a hell of a cornerback. I really do. And to have him on one side and Trey Amos on the other side, man, that's going to be great for our defense. And if Von Miller can give us a pass rush, defense could be top 8. I'm going to say top 8. I'm not going to say top 5. I'm going to say top 8. So Marshawn Lattimore is the guy I'm watching during training camp. The last guy, Big Deron Payne. Alabama boy. We need the 2022 Deron Payne back. That's what we need. That guy that had double digits. He was killing. He was sacking. He was stopping the run. He was all over the place. Yeah, I know. He was playing for that contract. I get it. But we need that dude back. If we can get him back, that Deron Payne for 2022, the defense will be incredible. We'll be shutting dudes down. Even the Eagles. That's right, I said it. Even the Eagles. If Deron Payne can show out. So that's another guy I'll be watching. Now, the key position battles I have for training camp. At corner, Trey Amos versus Jonathan Jones. That's going to be a great battle to watch. Now, Jonathan Jones, he's on the smaller side of the game. I know he's a smaller cornerback, but he's tough. He's a veteran. He can hit you, and he can cover, man. He has the tools, even though he's small. But Trey Amos, they already called him CB1. So I can't wait to see that battle. At left guard, we got Nick Allegretti, Brandon Coleman. So far, it sounds like Brandon Coleman is winning this battle because they already pushed Allegretti to the right side to hold that down until my man St. Cosby come back. So that might not even be a battle right now. But we still got some other dudes that can play guard that can actually push Nick Allegretti to the bench. Allegretti was okay last season. He wasn't that great. He was okay. But Brandon Coleman, 6'6", athletic, young, strong. He's better than Allegretti. But I want to see this battle anyway. Slot receiver spot. That's another battle I'm looking forward to. Jaden Lane versus Luke McCaffrey. Luke McCaffrey, I think he's going to turn that corner this season. And I think, listen, he hear the noise. Luke already know. He got to step it up. So I think Luke McCaffrey in that slot could be dangerous. He's 6'2".
It'd be hard to cover. Who you gonna put on Luke McCaffrey in the slot? That's gonna be hard to cover. And the boy has hands. And I'm telling you, if you go back and watch his all 22, Luke McCaffrey, he was open a lot last season. He was open. He just wasn't getting those targets. So that's gonna be a good battle to watch. The last battle I have is that strong safety. My man Will Harris versus Tyler Owens. That's gonna be a good battle. Because Will Harris is a veteran. Tyler Owens, he was an undrafted guy from last season. But he's bigger. He's stronger. He's faster than Will Harris. But Will Harris will lay you down. He will hit you, man. And he's a veteran. He played with Marshawn Lattimore for the Saints. So my man Will Harris can ball. That's gonna be a great battle to watch, man. I can't wait to see that one. So the biggest question I have during training camp is for the defense, can they stop the run? Can they stop the run? That's the main focus. And we're going to see that early in preseason if they can stop that run. That's the key to our defense, man, stopping the run. Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley, they ran all over us, man. And I know those dudes are superhuman, sure. But man, you still can't let nobody get no 200 yards on you. Are you crazy? 200 yards twice? That's unacceptable. Unacceptable for any defense. I don't care what league you play and what level. That's unacceptable to let a dude run over you for 200 yards. That's insane. We have to stop that. So that's one of the keys. That's one of the positions I'm gonna watch is the defensive line. Can they stop the run? Period. I want to see it. All right. Now, let's switch gears again. I got some stadium news for you. Some stadium news. The new dome that's going in DC at the old RFK site. I got some news. I'm going to read it right here. A deal between the Washington Commanders and the DC City Council to build a new dome stadium at the old RFK site is gaining momentum. Now, from what I'm hearing, the deal for the stadium between the Redskins and DC had to go up to vote. It had to go up to vote. You need 5 votes in order to pass this legislation, right? They have 4. 4 votes, yes. They have 4 no, and they have 3 undecideds. So one of the undecideds has decided to vote yes, which would give them 5. They're going to vote again on August 1st. Now, if he follows through with what he's already said, he already came out and said he's going to vote yes. Now, if they come out on August 1st and he votes yes, they have 5, then they can go, they got the stadium done. It's a done deal. They can go away with construction and start building this thing, man. It says the framework of the deal is coming into focus. The council is looking to claw back potential revenues of the stadium project for the Commanders. So basically, the one guy who changed his mind and said yes, one of the undecideds, basically he wanted the city, DC, to earn more revenue over the next 30 years of the lease. Most of the revenue, most of the profit was going to the Commanders. He wanted a little bit of that pie for the city of DC. And that's what he got. The Commander said, sure, we can give you more of the pie, no problem. So over 30 years, the city's going to earn more money. So he's going to vote yes. Now, the guy name is Phil Mendelson. And he says after reaching and talking to and reaching a deal with the Commanders, he's ready to vote yes. The proposed $3.7 billion development that will build a 65-seat dome stadium in DC will be voted on. That's great. Miriam Bowser, take your hat off to her, man. Tip your hat. She did a great job getting the Commanders back to DC. I swear, man, I never thought this would happen. It was too many hurdles. It was too much, too political. There's too many hurdles for her to overcome. But she's close. I'm not saying it's a done deal yet. They still got to vote August 1st. But all signs are pointing to this deal getting done. If the vote go her way, they start breaking ground over there and start knocking down the ORK site. Man, we're going to have a dome stadium in 2030, which will be huge for the league, man. Huge for the city. We're going to get that Super Bowl in DC. Huge for the fans. Huge for the nation. It's gonna be great, man. So I'm looking forward to that. Now, you heard me talking about this guy, Ja'Cory Brooks. Who is this guy? I had to look him up. He was an undrafted wide receiver, undrafted free agent that he signed. Dude is making noise already, which is good, especially with Terry being out. We need somebody to step up. This guy's stepping up. Who is this guy? He has, let me get you up to speed. Ja'Cory Brooks. He was a rookie wideout from Louisville. He transferred to Louisville from Alabama. He was a standout wide receiver in Louisville. He was 6'3", 195. Undrafted free agent, man. Now, in his senior season, last season, he had 65 receptions for 1,013 yards and 9 touchdowns. He had an average of 16.6 yards per reception. That's incredible. That's incredible, man. Okay, this is a guy we have to keep our eyes on, Nation. And we're going to see, especially in preseason, because this guy's going to get a lot of targets. Whether Terry's back or not, you're not going to have Terry out there too much in the preseason. This guy might make some noise. So we're going to keep our eye on this guy, man. We definitely keep our eye. So I told you I had some clips. I'm going to show you some of these clips from training camp. It's not a lot. I just want to show you some small clips. I don't want YouTube be tripping, so I don't want no problems out of YouTube. So I'm just going to show you some clips from training camp, and I'm not going to talk. I'm going to let y'all watch this. Let's get into it. All right, Nation, that's in this episode, man. I appreciate y'all for chiming in. I will do a report on day 2 and the rest of the training camp, of course, so watch out for those episodes, man. Get in the comment section. Let me know. All right, what are you most excited about doing training camp? What battles are you looking forward to? Any position battles you're looking forward to? Put them in the comment section. Also, if you could bang the like button, bang the notification bell, please subscribe, man. This channel needs your support. We're going to build this channel from the ground up. And if you can, please donate to the machine. If you made it to the end of this episode, salute.